Hello everyone and welcome. It is a brand new season here in Gavra Racing and I have the pleasure of starting us off, but welcome to the Weekend League pre-season race. So we're not exactly into the season yet, but this is one of our first main races of the season. Obviously we had a few of the test races earlier on, which fortunately I couldn't attend because I was having a couple of internet problems and stuff like that, but I am now back. I am here and you will be joining me, just me on my own this time. Hopefully I'll be able to get someone in with me very soon, but for the moment it will just be me, Tiger Assassin, here for the Weekend League pre-season race here in the wonderful Silverstone. And yeah, brilliant track. This is a home Grand Prix for me, and I'm sure everyone is going to be able to enjoy it. And we've got some new faces, some old faces. One of the old faces being our Weekend League champion, X90G, back again, looking to retain his title. A few other people back as well. Jutsi Kev, remember he had some good battles. Actually crashed with Jetsi in Sochi back in the back in last season's the last season championship. And Bequaz Boy back again. We've seen him do many different comeback tries. Our Bagu Breath back once again as well, and Gregster, Ray Fizz back once again. So they are back in the league. Some new people: Bonnie Val in, Carl H. I'm going to call him Vizius, and he's spinning around there in the McLaren. Danny Boy, Quick Mick, the Prime Prince, Rastro, and Absolute 11 also joining us back as well. But welcome everyone, and yeah, we hope you're going to enjoy it. We are on with the qualifying at the moment, and we'll have to see what times will come in here around Silverstone. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. So hopefully we should be seeing some times and coming soon. We're just riding on board there with Bequaz Boy. Have a look and see who's coming around the line first. It looks to be Bonnie Valley. He is not on a fly lap. I think it's going to be... Oh, no, sorry, Rastro comes across. 25-2. I believe the next person across the line is Quick Mick. But he has... He has actually just invalidated his laps. I think the Prime Prince is going to be the next person to put a time in. What does he do? Oh, sorry, Bago Breath does a 1:27.8, but the Prime Prince invalidates at the end. Yes, I haven't got my tyres up. It's been a long while since been commentating, so bear with me if I'm not completely up to scratch yet. But 14 drivers at the moment. We should have 19 drivers. I believe we've just got a few people missing this week, but hopefully they should be back for next week. And if you don't remember the Weekend League format from last season, it is the same. So two 25% races. The first race has an 18-minute qualifying. The second race has a one-shot qualifying. It allows the grid to be mixed up. And yes, it allows for a bit of a mix-up in the championship as well. Points on offer. The points are slightly reduced, though, for the second race. If you would like to have a look at all of the details on which points drivers get for which positions, head over to the Gavra Racing website, and you'll find all of the information there from all of our championships. And just any information in general, really, about Gavra Racing as a whole. But at the moment, Rastro's still leading, a 1:25.0 for him. Previous Weekend League champion X90G qualifying on the mediums, a 26.0, so he's a second off on those medium tyres. But yeah, so today we only have one 25% race because it is a pre-season race. So we just want to see how everyone is going to drive and see how things are going to go. As there's a few people here. Oh, a Bagu Breath sliding a little bit there. Anybody coming up to the line for a lap? Looks like a few people are struggling a little bit with track limits. Looks like Bequaz Boy potentially coming around here for a lap on the mediums. He'll bank one in. He goes second with a 25.4. Brilliant lap there on the mediums by Requaz Boy. And yeah, that puts him up into second place. So just over half of the grid at the moment have put in a quality time. And this man here, Jutsi Kev, teaming up with Absolute 11. Now that is going to be a real dominant force, especially after seeing the performances that they put in last season. Absolute 11 and Jutsi Kev both winning races. 2 race winners in the same team in the Williams. And yeah, I remember our weekend league champions teamed up with Danny Boy in the Ferrari. So these 2 drivers gonna see if they can bring the Constructors Championship home. As I believe Natty and his teammate last season didn't manage to do it. But I believe it was actually a team with, I believe it was the McLaren team of Dan Schneider and Jetsy. And yeah, they were a dominant force, so I'll have to see how Absolute 11 and Jutsi Kev do. Let's see, is anybody else putting a time at the moment? No one at the moment. Absolute 11 is on a flying lap. He's on the mediums. His teammate in the Williams, Jutsi Kev, coming round now. He is just coming through Maggots and Beckett's now, out through Chapel. You're going as much as onto the curb as you want there. Straight down the hanger straight here at the back of the track. And he's going to come down towards Stowe. Nice fast right-hander here as he's going to go down towards Vale here, down into Vale, sharp left-hander now round the 2 corners of Club, slightly over the curb there, would have lost a little bit of time, right next to the curb there, comes across and he goes pole for 24.9, and that was the speed that I was talking about from Jutsi Kev. Can his teammate improve on his time a little bit on that curb as well? See if he keeps it clean, hooks it up, oh, and he only goes 7th. 7th on the mediums, bearing in mind he is on that medium compound of tyres. So 7th for Absolute 11. See if anybody else is going to be able to put in a time. Looks like Danny Boy just coming through this middle section here, these tight few corners, and then it sweeps out as he goes down the middle straight here. But we'll have a look down at Ray Fizz coming down the hanger straight. Let's see what he is able to do. As he comes down now, Vale hooked it up nicely. It goes a little bit wider than he could have. He can hook it up a little bit tighter there. But he comes across the line. He goes 3rd. Decent lap there from Ray Fizz. A 25.3 puts him up into 3rd position there. Hello everyone in the chat. Good evening, Black Country. How are you doing? Hello, Atom Grin. Hello, Absolute 11. You're in the middle of driving at the moment, so I won't distract you. Hello, Woody as well. Welcome. Thank you to 22 people joining us. But yeah, if you haven't already, go subscribe to the Gavra Racing YouTube channel. We're nearing 1,000 subs, and there will be a special episode of the podcast. I won't give too much away, but joined by me, Natty and Tuesday. If you haven't already watched the podcast, make sure you go and check out all of the episodes of the podcast, and there will also be one online very, very soon for you guys to listen to, where we'll be talking about each of the different drivers in each of the different leagues, and what we think will be the outcome of the different leagues here in Gavra Racing for the Academy, Freshman, Premier and Super. Hello Joe in the chat as well, welcome. And let's see at the moment if anyone's coming around for some times. Looks like the Prime Prince has invalidated his lap again. He really cannot handle these track limits, and it's going to come round there. It's going to come down towards Stowe. But once again, invalidating his lap time. No one else at the moment seems to be on a flying lap. And that's not Ray Fizz on a flying lap. Well, no, he's coming to the pits. X90, he's on the super, he's on the, sorry, not the super softs, the, just the normal softs, and he's coming around now towards the old pit lane, right down to the high speed corner of Cops. You can hit this one flat out, and you've got to get a good line here, carry enough speed into the high speed, Maggots and Beckett's, lefts and rights, high speed, and then once you get up into Beckett's, you want to go down a couple of gears into Chapel, and then it's flying back down the straight again. DRS open down towards Stowe. Let's see what time X90 can put in here. He'll be looking for a good time as he comes down now towards Vale, nicely through Stowe. Hooks it up nicely, good line through here. And he comes across the line, and there is the Weekend League champion at the moment has just put himself on pole, and he is going to be looking for a second championship reign here in the Weekend League. Oh, someone's gone off. Oh, it's the Ferrari of Danny Boy, but he's just on an outlap, so he moved out of the way nicely for his teammate, but the previous Weekend League champion just put himself on pole here in Silverstone. Won't account to much because it is only the pre-season race, but this will give us a good chance to see the speed of all of the drivers, and he's just gone 2 tenths quicker than Jutsi Kev, one of his main rivals last season. So at the moment, X90 is looking like a dominant force. Will anyone be able to stop him? Let's have a look here. He's still got 3 drivers who haven't put in lap times. One of these drivers being Vicious here, Danny Boy, and Prime Prince as well. So it's a brand new way of camera angles, which I'm really happy about, because you can actually look either sides of this action now, so I can see some good stuff when there's overtakes happening, which is really good to see. Also, the new strategy system that is available in the game now, like the game now tells me strategies and when there are pit windows, which is really, really good to see. Nice to know that Codemasters are trying to help the spectators out as much as possible. Now, Codemasters just bring me a replay feature, and you know, we'll be golden. But the moment I sadly don't have the replay feature, so we'll just have to rely on catching the battles as much as possible. And Vicious has lost it on Beckett's, and it's going to be an invalidated lap time, and he's really got to put in a time here. He's got 4 minutes left in the session. Might have enough time to go into the pits, put on a fresh set of softs. He will come back out and try again, but really does need to hook up a lap here as Danny Boy, X90G's teammate, has come out and already invalidated his lap here. These strict track limits really proving tough for these drivers at the moment. Prime Prince now also on a lap as well. These drivers really need to put in some lap times. I'd like to see what their pace is like in terms of where they'll position themselves in the grid. Hopefully they'll be able to do that for us. Danny Boy just coming through Max and Beck's, but he has invalidated his lap time. Let's see where the Prime Prince comes. So Request Boy leaving and joining back, so he should just be able to hop into his car actually. That is a feature that is still in the game, which is really, really good to see. So it does allow drivers to, if they do lag out, they can actually come back into the race and are able to hop back in their car and carry on racing. But let's go over to the chat here and see what you guys are saying. I can figure out how to pretty... There we go. With 2 seconds. Hello everyone. Oh, there's a lot of people here. Hello. Hello GSY Bates. Previous Weekend League driving Prime Prince at 26.5 puts him in 11th at the moment. Emperor Palpatine, when we know who that is X90G in the chat. That guy Casto, hello in the chat as well. Geordie as well, I believe that is Holland Campion in the chat. So good to see a lot of people joining us here for the Weekend League. And make sure, as I said, make sure you go and subscribe to Gavra Racing. Near enough at the... Oh, Prime Prince there. Welcome to Valtteri Bottas's lawn mowing services over there. As Danny Boy just cannot hook a lap together with these track limits. But yeah, we also have... make sure you... you know, if you do have a Twitch Prime account, make sure you subscribe to the Twitch channel as well, if you haven't already. And yeah, anything, just anything that you can donate together, really, whether it's a sub or whether you just come in and watch and You know, you comment, if there's anything, if there's donations, we have a Patreon, anything, help us out to be able to create a good racing experience for everyone. And yeah, ooh, someone's lost it in Maggots and Beckett's. Is it a Williams or is it a Mercedes? So Mercedes of Rastro has lost it there in the middle of Maggots and Beckett's. Managed to pick the car up though and is on his way. Danny Boy and Vicious are not going to be able to put in a time here unless the timing screen is different on mine to what is on theirs, which sometimes it is. It is Codemasters we're talking about, but yeah, but there is a link in the there's a link in the chat to the Twitch Prime if you guys would like to go and check that out and support us. So Jutsi Kev did actually qualify pole, which I didn't even realise. Sorry about that. Did do a 21.24.6. X90G needs to find a 10th from somewhere if he wants to qualify pole. Stop Jutsi Kev. And I'm sure X90 will be looking to stop the Williams team here. It's Absolute 11 retires. He can't do any more. Bonival can't do any more as well. He's retired. So it's up to the guys now who are on outlaps. And I believe that the timing is wrong on mine because it looks like yes, it says the time is finished, but let's have a look and see where X90G arrives. So Ray Fizz is on an outlap. Yeah, the timing screen, it must be delayed. It's really annoying how that is. But yeah, I have the main man, Gavra Novik, as well, managing the stream for me. So thanks to Gavra and also his admin team for all the work you put in to get these races possible. But yeah, if you want to show Gavra some support as well, you can always go and support all of the stuff that I've just said just before. And I can remember at the end of last season they actually did a round of applause for Gavra in the chat, which is everyone joined in, which is what we always love to see. But the timings are definitely wrong because it did go to 0 seconds before Natty crossed the line. So we're going to have to wait and see when the checkered flag for the first person comes out before we can get going. Thank you to everyone who has joined us so far. There's X90G coming around the top section now. Coming past the old pit lane. As he comes around through Maggots and Beckett's through Chapel. Now he goes down. Hangar 6 on Rastro can't improve. Neither can Quick Make. So Quick Make, that is the it comes to the qualifying is now over. So Bequaz Boy, I don't think Prime Prince is going to make it. Oh no, he does just. Prime Prince does. He is on an outlap. He is on a flying lap now. So Danny Boy couldn't put in a time, so he will have to stay as he is. Vicious here coming down the hanger straight here as he's going to come down towards Vale. Round through Club now. Will he be able to hook up and put a time? He hasn't invalidated yet. He comes across the line, but it was only a 26.9. And XIG couldn't improve, so he did a 24.7. Couldn't improve. Jutsikev beaten by 0.02 of a second. That was close. Ray Fizz can't improve. Will the Prime Prince improve? He is the only one left out on track. Someone asking in the chat about assists. I believe they do have. Yeah, thank you, Gavra, for that one. Yes, so they are allowed a racing line, they are allowed ABS, but no braking assists, none of the other assists, but they are allowed low or medium tractions. So, oh. Now, this is what Codemasters does. They make glitches. I believe this is a quali glitch. I believe Gavra, if you're watching, it might have to Albagu Breath. If he retires from the session because he's in the pit lane, we might be able to move on. Just see if you can speak to him. Maybe there we go. Boom. That's how we do it. Sorted here, but here we go. So this is the lineup here for the pre-season weekend league race. You've got Jitsi Kev out in first, X90G in second, Rastro in third, Ray Fizz in fourth, Bequaz Boy in fifth, Quick Mick in sixth, Carl H96 in seventh, Absolute 11 in eighth, the Prime Prince in ninth, Gregster in 10th, Albagu Brad in 11th, Bonnie Val in 12th, Vicious in... That's an L, isn't it? So it's not Vicious, it's B1... If anyone knows how I'm going to be able to say that name, please let me know, because it's one of those names where you just don't know what to say. But just waiting out. Ooh, it's looking a little bit cloudy over Silverstone. Typical British weather. Overlooking Silverstone. Could we potentially see some rain? It is only a 25% race. But yeah, make sure you tune in for the first race back, which will be tomorrow. You will be joined by me once again. Hopefully, I cannot remember. I think I'm being joined by Toussaint, I believe. Hopefully, so me and Toussaint will be in the commentary box where we will be commentating on the Academy League. So. Yeah, we'll have to tune in for that one. It'll be the first Academy race, and the Academy's been done a little bit different this year. It is just only new drivers, and they have been split up completely from the rest of the leagues. So the new drivers who come in, they have their own evaluation race, their own different settings and everything. So they come in and they prove themselves worthy, and then they will be allowed into the other leagues, which will be the freshmen on Tuesday. And you will be joined by X-Natty, who is here in second place, and Tucson 0208. Them two of the two people who join me in the podcast as the podcast group, commentating on quite a lot here for this season. But yeah, I'll be joining them two for the freshman league on Tuesday. Then on Wednesday you will be joined by me and Evan. You remember Evan, the Irish boy? You'll be joined by me and him on Wednesday for the Premier Series. And on Thursday you will be joined by me once again with Cypher Night. We will be doing the top league, the most prestigious league in Gavra Racing, the Super League, and that is going to be a clash of the champions. But here is the predicted pit stop strategy, and I'm loving to see it. Soft to medium is probably what everyone's going to go with. So the pit windows between laps 7 to 12, soft to medium strategy. If there is an instant safety car in turn 1, I can imagine everybody will pit for the set of hard tyres. But here we are lining up on the grid now, and yes, but if you actually carrying on from that, we do have Project Cars leagues. I believe there is one. Oh, Gavra, you'll have to help me out here. Gavra, could you just put in the chat of when the Project Cars leagues are, because me, I do not know. But the GD Sport League, you'll be joining us at 6 o'clock UK time, and that's 7 o'clock around Europe. For the GD Sport League, and you'll be joined by X90G and Thunder 5050 in the commentary box. I will be racing in that one, joined by me and Toussaint. Then Sunday will be the weekend league as normal as the lights count down. We've got the awkward pause again. And it's lights down and away we go, and there goes all the drivers. I've genuinely lost all audio, but Natty battling with Jutsi Kevin. They're going to go wheel to wheel. Oh, next Danny G going to go around the outside. Absolute 11 and Carl going wheel to wheel. There's actually no game audio. I can't really tell what's happening. And so we go, it's back once again. Here is the two cars are going wheel to wheel. Bonnie Yvonne, Gregson, the Prime Prince is not a bad start. Oh, someone's up. It's Danny Boy in the Ferrari. X90G goes wheel to wheel with Jutsi Kev. Oh, someone's off at the back. Ray Fizz round the outside. He's going to go wheel to wheel with the Mercedes. Will he get the pass done? Oh, I don't think he can. Oh, there's a bit of contact, and there's a pit stop strategy again for you guys there if you want to see that. As all the cars at the moment just lining up behind each other. They really don't want to start going, oh, someone's lost it at the back. It's absolute 11 in the Williams. And he's completely lost it at the back. I'm not sure whether he had contact, but he's completely lost it at the back there. And that is going to allow everybody else to speed away from him. And he's had a really disappointing start to this race. As Rastro getting the move done down the inside. Will Bonneville go down the inside of Quick Mick? And he does. He gets the pass done into Stowe. Is X90G and Jutsikev going wheel to wheel, and in the end Jutsikev getting the move done. And what a start we've had to this weekend league race already. Ray Fizz right behind the Mercedes at the moment. Will he be able to get the pass done? He's going to find a way around him through the first few corners here down into Village. Possibly might be able to get it down the Wellington straight, down the middle of this track here. No other movement at the moment. Let's see who got off with the best start at the beginning. Bonneville, what a start from him. Up 6 places, 12 to 6. Brilliant start from him there at the moment. As Natty really needs to start keeping that gap within a second to Jutsikev and Danny Boy and V1 Zeus, I think I'm going to call him now. Yeah, V1 Zeus, both penning there for fresh wings. But let's go back here. All cars within a second of each other. X90 keeping within Jutsikev. He seems to be gaining down this back part of this track. As he's got Slipstream. Oh, someone else has lost it. It's Quick Mick. And he's got huge front wing damage, and that's Quick Mick with the big damage in the racing point. I almost said Force India there. There's all Rashto getting a little bit close there behind X90. It's all Absolute 11 getting around Quick Mick, but Quick Mick does have that damage. He really is going to be struggling at the back. Will anybody be able to make some? Will anybody be able to make any moves at the moment? If we could not talk about party mode, otherwise you will make me angry. I don't want to hear anything about Mercedes at the moment. But we'll leave that for another day on the podcast day. But Quick Mick into the pits. He's going to be repairing his damage. Rastro keeping behind the previous weekend league champion. And X90 needs to close that gap down. He's got to stay within that DRS range. If he wants to. Oh, Carl H going to go down the inside of Bonneville. And he gets the move done there. Very nicely done there from Carl H. And now he's got Baquazboy 2.4 seconds ahead of him. Oh no, Bonneville's going to have a look at him actually in the Alfa Romeo. Are they going to go wheel to wheel into Cops? No, they won't. He backs off in the end. He doesn't want to go wheel to wheel through that high speed corner. It has not ended well in the past, but he might try it into Maggots and Beckett's. No, he doesn't go there. Oh, someone's lost it at the back. It's Prime Prince, another racing point. It's Prime Prince off, but we need to have a look at this battle here as Bonneville. He's all over the back of Carl H at the moment, but he's in within DRS range, but he's just lost too much time there, coming off the exit of Chapel. But what a brilliant start we've had already to this weekend league race. 3 laps gone, 10 to go. Who will come out on top? X90G putting in the fastest lap time. Will it be X90G? Will it be Jutsikev? Or will it be someone else? Rastro keeping within them. Ray Fizz keeping within them as well. But Quazboy dropping back a little bit. 2.1 second gap is V1 Zeus and Danny Boy. And someone's lost it. I think it's Quazboy. And he's got bad front right wing damage, it looks like. And he's going to have to go all the way round the lap to be able to go and repair that. X90, he's getting closer to Jutsikev. If only we had the little oh, but Quazboy's retired. I think it was just a manual retirement potentially. Oh, Vicious is in the wall. And that has brought out a full safety car. So full safety car here. So it's going to bunch up the pack a little bit, and this probably will allow everyone to come into the pits. We'll always see everyone come into the pits now and come in for potentially a set of mediums or a set of hards. Black Country Mush in the chat here telling people to pit. Will they pit or will they stay out? I'm assuming if they're smart enough, If they know F1 and they know strategy, they will come into the pits. Let's have a look here. Jutsi Kev in, Xnati in, Rastro in, Ray Fizz in. Will anyone else come into the pits? Let's have a look. Carl H into the pits, Bon Evil into the pits, Gregster into the pits, Albagu Breath into the pits. So everyone into the pits. Vicious is actually going to possibly hold up quite a few people here, because he's getting his wing changed and he also had a time penalty. This could play into the hands of someone as he's being held out. Oh, he's come out ahead of the Merc of Gregster. No, sorry, I think it was the Merc of... Who was the Merc of Rastro? God, we've had an absolute... brilliant start to this race at the moment. So one car lost at the moment. It is Bequaz Boy. And at the moment, Jutsikev going to come back round. He's going to join the back of the safety car. Where is the safety car at the moment? I believe it's the yellow dot now, isn't it? Yes, I believe the safety car is the yellow dot. So as soon as Jutsikev comes round, he will start the back, at the front of the pack behind the lovely Mercedes AMG safety car. And followed by Xnati, and everyone will just start to close in now. But remember, there is no overtaking under the safety car, as it looks like here the McLaren should be able to just unlap himself. I believe he is actually. Is he just coming around to unlap himself? He should be able to. Or does F1 not simulate that? No, I think he's going to stay there, but he's going to bring a bit of a mix-up. Good for Xnati G, because if Xnati can sort of keep him behind, he can sort of use him as almost as a car barrier to Rastro. Where is he just staying behind Natty? Yes, he is just staying behind Natty at the moment, so... And yes, Joe telling me in the chat actually, didn't even think of that. But Danny Boy, really good position actually, because he pit for bad damage, was way at the back, and should allow him some time to catch up. I don't think he shouldn't be too far back, especially the safety car not coming in this lap. He might actually be able to catch up. I'm not really sure. Guy Castro, what was the what was the he is on the slowest tyre, to be fair, Black Country Mush, yes. What was the controversial comment? I would like to oh no, your comment was a controversial comment. Ban safety car pitting. No, but it adds strategy though into the race. It allows, especially people. I think it definitely does. A safety car always changes up the strategy, so it allows the race to be a lot different, to be fair. I mean, that's my opinion. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion, but Danny Boy and Quickmake want to be quick. Wait, did Quickmake start on the mediums? Let's have a look. Did he make a stop? He did. Now, this is very good for Quickmake, because he's on the softs. If you can take those softs to the end, he'll be very quick off the start line. He's got to be quick, though, to make it to the back of the safety car. Let's have a look here. We'll have to find out. Danny Boy does join the back of the pack. Just waiting on, I believe it's Quick Mick now, the last person to come round to join the back of the pack. The safety car should be in this lap. We'll know when it enters Sector 3. So he comes around now. The bottom section here, up towards the old pit lane, and he'll be coming around Cops, and yeah, he should be able to join the... Yeah, Quickmake will definitely be going aggressive off of this start. He should be able to, especially with the speed that I'll have. And there we are. The safety car is in this lap. Watch it storm ahead. Watch everyone slow down. And now, in the words of Toussaint, as he taught me, Jutsi Kev will now become the de facto safety car. So he will now be at the front of the pack, slowing the rest of the pack down, and when he wants to launch, he will launch. But he's got to wait until the green flag comes out, and at the moment X90 is going to stay as close as he can to him. X90 needs a good start here. He needs a really, really good start off of here. And that looks like Jutsi Kev's already away. And the racing's begun, and X90's not had a great start off of the safety car. It's already a second behind. And the lapped car of V1 Zeus has just kind of moved out the way here. And it has allowed... Oh, there's a big battle going on here as down the inside goes Ray Fizz, and there was contact between Bon Evil as he's going to now go down the inside of Ray Fizz. What a move, and now the Mercedes of Rastro is going to have a look to the outside now. Why am I all the way back here? Oh, stop doing that game. Oh, he's going to go wheel to wheel, and the Mercedes driver down the inside. Oh, the Alfa Romeo pushed wide. Let's have a look at the Mercedes up right up behind him there. But he's managing to get away quite nicely. The Mercedes really gaining on him now. He's going to look to the outside. And he's going to get the move done. Brilliantly well done there from the Mercedes driver into Cops. They might allow Ray Fizz to have a look now, and he does. Ray Fizz, a move into the entrance of Maggots and Beckett. Rastro picks up a 3-second time penalty, so time penalties will come into play. Look at the speed these two have got off the start line though. Jutsi Kev and X90, 3.4 seconds ahead of the rest of the grid. As Quick Mick, as he said, he does have the ability to push hard, and he's just overtaken his teammate, the Prime Prince, up into the points now. Goes the racing point. It's become a two-horse race at the start here. Is X90 putting in the fastest lap time? He's got to get that gap to under a second for the DRS. Will anybody be able to go for a move? Let's have a look here. Not close enough at the moment for Bon Evil. Gregster close up behind the Renault. The Renault, which is actually going to become Alpine Racing next season in Formula 1, so another car change. So be looking forward to see how that car looks, and looking forward to see it in F1, and we'll be able to have it in next year's F1 game as well. Someone's saying the two cars up front being Mercedes right now, and yeah, it pretty much is two-horse race between these two at the moment. It's going to be a good battle throughout the season, I can tell already, between those two drivers and the rest of the grid. It is so close between all of these people. Absolute 11 gaining on the back. Carl H gaining on the back of Bon Evil. Absolute 11 is going to go for a move down the Hanger Straight. He won't have DRS yet, hasn't been activated. He's only got the overtake button. When he goes around the outside into Stowe, he will be able to hold the car quite nicely. A good battle in between these two. Down the inside goes Absolute 11. Picks up a 3-second time penalty for leaving the track in that battle, but gets the move done. A brilliant move there by Absolute 11. Did go off the track a little bit more than maybe he should have, but in the end gets around Gregster. Absolute 11 does, up into 7th place now. A little bit of redemption off of the start line, as he did lose a few places, but he's back up 1 place. What a race though from Bon Evil. Surely driver of the day here. Brilliantly well done there. Oh, it's Carl H down the inside of Bon Evil there, and well, brilliantly well done there from the Renault driver, up into 5th place for his team. Black Country Mush saying that he'll be looking for a last lap overtakers. Oh, Absolute 11 going round the outside of Bon Evil. He's going to come back at him. Is Bon Evil? No, not close enough at the moment. Let's have a look here. It's right on board. Let's just look behind and see how much Bon Evil will catch up by. He's within the range at the moment. Is he going to be able to get close enough for the pass? No, he isn't able to there at the moment. And in the end, Absolute 11 claim the position. 3 laps to go. Will X90 be able to get this? Or will it be Jutsi Kev or someone else potentially? even thrown into the mix. But these two running away with it at the moment. Bon Evil still all over the back of Absolute 11 in that Williams at the moment. And yeah, it is just still a little... Ooh, the gap at the top. I was just about to say it's got a little bit calmer, but that gap down to 4 tenths. It's gone back up a little bit, back up to 6 tenths. Now it's staying within the 5-tenth mark. Will Xnati be able to claim a win here after starting in second? Jutsikev starting on pole. It has been a dominant performance between these two. As both of them, let's have a look here. Will Xnati be able to do something here? He's got DRS down the hanger straight. I don't think he's going to be close enough. No, he's not close enough as of yet. Bon Evil, he's still... Oh, he's actually being attacked now from Gregster from behind. Gregster potentially now getting into this little battle with him and Absolute 11. Really close now between these two drivers. Just looking at that gap up top as well. Still 5 tenths between Xnati and Jutsikev. Six tenths now separates Gregster to Bon Evil. Bon Evil dropping back a little bit. 1.1 seconds now between him. Absolute 11 looks to have pushed actually. Looks to have found some speed because he's actually gaining on Carl H here. So it's going to become a little bit of a four-way battle here for 5th place almost between these 4 drivers. And at the moment that gap got back up to 8 tenths between the top 2. Someone's off. It's Prime Prince in the wall, and that's going to allow everyone else to go past him. That is Prime Prince in the wall. It's not been a great day here for the Racing Point team. As Absolute 11 trying to gain on the back of Carl H. Within three attempts now. He's really got to push now. Absolute 11 might come down to penalties at the end of this race. I'm not sure who has more penalties, whether it's Jutsikev or Xnati. Ooh, Absolute 11 almost lost it there. A little touch of, looks like a little bit of touch of oversteer, sorry, is Gregster. 3 tenths now behind. Xnati's got 2 laps to get a move done on Jutsikev. Can he get it done, or will Jutsikev hold and win this pre-season race? I think Xnati needs some form of party mode here to be able to get round Jutsikev. He's going to need something out of that car. Has he saved up his ERS? Oh, he's got more than Jutsikev does, but they both don't have a lot here. Gregster picks up a 3-second time penalty. He's clearly pushing for that 7th spot, trying to get around Bon Evil. So Bon Evil actually picks up a 3-second time penalty on the entry to Maggots and Beckett's. So Gregster's still gaining on him. X90G, let's have a look here. He's still 5 tenths behind Jutsikev. He's got 1 lap left. I'm sure he'll be putting absolutely everything into this car now. Putting everything into this Ferrari. Will he be able to get it on pole? I'm not even sure what the penalties are going to be. We're going to have to wait until the end to find out who gets where. Will it be Jutsikev or will it be Xnati? 4.3 seconds, 4.4 seconds is the gap. These two are just running away with it up front. It is a 2-horse race between these two. Who will get pole here? Who will win this pre-season race around Silverstone? Will it be Xnati or will it be Jutsikev? The moment that is our close. Oh, Xnati's fallen a second back. Did something happen? I'm not quite sure. Something must have happened. He's dropped by 1.2 seconds. Is he in a low fuel mode? Is he ran out of fuel? I think he has. I think he's potentially low on fuel, it looks like. Oh no, he's within a second. He doesn't have DRS, so he wasn't within a second of the detection zone. The detection zone is just as you enter Mackett and Beckett's. He's not going to be close enough. He's going to put everything into the car. Coming down now towards the final. Oh, an absolute 11. Going to go around down the inside of Carl H. And he gets going to get the move done. Coming into Vale, but Judson Kev comes on the line and wins the race. X90G in second. Rastro in third, Rayfizz in fourth, Absolute 11 in fifth as he made that final lap move for fifth place. But Carl H actually gets fifth place on penalties. Bon Evil will get seventh, Greg Store will take eighth, Al Bagu Breath will take ninth, Quick Mick will take the final position here in the points, but the points obviously aren't mattering at the moment because we are just in the pre-season race. But he will come round and take that top 10 spot. Danny Boy, the other Ferrari driver, will come round in 11th. And in 12th will be the final man, V1 Zeus. But yeah, what a great race we had there. Brilliant battles between everyone. Some really clean racing. Bon Evil does get driver of the day. He did definitely have a very, very good race, the Alfa Romeo driver. But there he is, the winner. It is Chutzy Kev. X90 took second. Brilliantly well done from them two. It was literally just a 2-horse race between them two the entire time, and they really did put on a good show. But well done to all of those drivers. So yeah, there's the final grid. So Rastro did actually take the final spot there, and it was actually top 4 all came in the same position as they did when they qualified. So well done to all of those. Natty got fastest lap, just under a 10th, but quicker than Chutzy Kev. And yeah, there was the rest of the grid. We did lose Bakwas Boy, and DNF, and the Prime Prince as well. But yeah, that is going to do it here for the Weekend League. If you enjoyed, pop a Twitch Prime sub to the Twitch channel. Make sure you pop followers as well so you don't miss out on any streams. Make sure you join the Discord for any information. Go check out the website for all of the information here at Gavra Racing. Make sure you tune in tomorrow where you'll be joined by me and hopefully Toussaint. We'll find out. I need to speak to him, but yeah, you'll be joined tomorrow by definitely by me in the commentary box for the first Academy League race of the season. Around Bahrain, I believe. So yeah, make sure you join us then. Thank you to everyone in the chat for joining us. Thank you to everyone. I hope you enjoyed the race. And yeah, we will see everyone tomorrow for the Academy League. Definitely go subscribe to the Gavra Racing YouTube channel. We want that 1,000 subs before the end of the year, and it's looking like we're going to get there. So be a big milestone for us. So make sure you subscribe, and yeah, we will see you all tomorrow to the Academy. So see you all tomorrow.